அன்பு நண்பர்களே, மேரேஜ் மேட்னஸில் 1வது பகுதி மேட்னஸ் 1 கேட்போமா? டைடல் பார்க் சென்னை. நிரஞ்சன் ஆன் த ஃபோன். அருண், I am not able to come out of this and focus on work. I have never kept any tasks pending, but now I have no clue what's happening. Arun, don't take everything to your head. I have known you right since you joined college. No one expected this to happen, but you got to accept reality and move ahead in life. Niranjan, I am trying my best. You know it very well more than anyone else. What still haunts me that she gave me no reason as to why she wants to call off this relationship. Both our parents were fine in us getting married. Arun, I completely understand your situation, but let's not keep talking about this. You have off for the next 2 days, right? Let's go and watch the football match and Paddington tomorrow. Hopefully that will relax your mind. Niranjan, thanks man. Nobody understands me better than you. Niranjan and Arun were college mates. Though they were from different departments, they had something in common. Wait, not what you people might think. They used to bunk classes, found a route to escape the gate, and have a peaceful smoke whenever they wanted to. 7 years of friendship, and now when they started working, became roommates. Arun was always looking towards getting a bank job and was constantly preparing for the same. He had his mind set on that. Niranjan tried his best in arranging interview for Arun, but he knew that it was not his piece of cake. Niranjan was more into spending time with friends, mostly from work. He was staying in a 2 BHK house at Velacheri. Weekends and off days used to be a blast at his house. He never used to discriminate people in any which ways, right from the security guard of his office, housekeeping personnel, local shop vendors, to name a few, were always invited to his place. Niranjan had gone through a breakup recently. He was in a relationship with a girl named Priya, who he met at Coimbatore during job training. The entire training batch, including the trainers and support staff, were taken aback as to how good a couple Niranjan and Priya have become. Little did they know that destiny had something else for them. PSG College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. Madhu, Sadhana, finally we have completed college. I don't know what we are going to do after this. Sadhana, as usual, things will happen. Our parents would start looking for marriage. Now that we have completed studies, they would be looking out for possible matches. Madhu, you will say like this, but in the end your dad is going to end up supporting whatever you have decided to do. Sadhana, Madhu, you know, I have always wanted to go to do MCA, but I also feel that in case I get an opportunity to work somewhere, I can probably manage and help dad with regards to monthly expenses. Madhu, truly said, that would take some burden off our parents, as they have spent a lot for our education. In my case, I have to start earning for sure, as my sister and brother's education is there to be taken care of. Sadhana, correct. Okay, it's getting late. Let's leave now and meet tomorrow. You are coming to Maria's farm, right? Madhu, yes, Sadhana, I will be coming. Both left college that evening, saying goodbye to their friends and all those who were a part of their 3 years journey. They were a close knit of a few girls who used to go around together always, but Sadhana and Madhu were a little close to each other. Even though both left for the day, they were constantly thinking as to what future has in store for them. அடுத்த பாகத்தை இதனுடன் சேர்ந்தே கேட்போம். மேட்னஸ் 2 Velacheri house. Arun, Niranjan, we are getting late. Let's start now so that we can drive through the traffic and reach there on time before the match starts. Niranjan, look, who is in a hurry to watch the match? Anyway, tonight Man United are going to derail Arsenal's hype train. Arun, is it? That's not going to happen. Niranjan, boy, let's make it interesting and agree on a bet. If Man United win, drinks have to be on the house for me, and every time we go on to watch a football match, you have to turn up with Man United jersey. And if they lost, it would be a vice versa. Arun, I'm game for it, Niranjan. Make sure you don't go back on your words. Niranjan, you know about me. Remember that last time you lost to me, IPL 2008 finals. Get ready for something similar. Now let's go. I have filled the car up this morning while coming back from work. Sadhana's house, Pyramid. Sadhana lived at Pyramid along with her parents and paternal grandfather. She was the only daughter to her parents. Her father, Mr. Sudhakar, worked as a production in charge at Lakshmi Mills. Mrs. Vijaya, her mother, a former Tamil Pandit, now more into tailoring these days. Her grandfather, Mr. Velmurugan, a retired English professor, was enjoying the spiritual life at the age of 85. Mrs. Vijaya, Sadhana, get up. Here is your coffee. Sadhana, Ma, I have completed college just yesterday. Why are you still waking me so early in the morning? Madhu, okay, Ma, let her take rest and sleep the whole day. I will have the coffee and leave the Maria's farm. Sadhana literally got up and was looking with half opened eyes. Mrs. Vijaya, Madhu, tell her not to be lazy like this. She will have to wake up early once she gets married. Sadhana, what ma? Not even a day since college got over and you have already started talks about marriage. Madhu, how dare you leave me and go to Maria's farm? Mrs. Vijaya, lucky that you completed college. My father got me married before even I could complete college. Thank God your father allowed me to finish college and work, that too after loads of requests. Sadhana, Ma, see now you mentioned that you worked after getting married. Let me also work and then think about marriage. Mr. Sudhakar, Sadhana, see, I am fine with your working or doing higher studies which you told me and the other day, but my only condition is that it should be in Coimbatore itself. Sadhana, Dad, this is like you asking me to choose any one of the two but showing only one finger. Moreover, they're all the good firms or they're either at Chennai or Bangalore. Madhu, there is a better solution for this, Sadhana. Like your mom, get married and then pursue your dreams. Sadhana, you are my friend and supposed to support, not take their side. Mrs. Vijaya, Madhu, not everyone will be like her father. She gave Sadhana and coffee and was about to leave. Sadhana, Ma, stay, Madhu. Come here and take that green diary from the shelf. She got the diary and took out a sheet of paper that was neatly folded and kept. It was a person's portrait. Sadhana, Dad and Mom, come here. See, this is how my future husband will look like. I'm pretty sure I will be able to fulfill all that I have been thinking right since I joined college if I get married to him. Sadhana had indeed drawn the portrait of a guy out of pure imagination as to how he would look. All that she wanted was a life filled with peace. She was not much into jewelry or any fancy stuffs. According to her, a peaceful life is actually the happiest life. Mr. Velmurugan, Sadhana, my only wish is that the guy should be fluent and well versed in English. Mr. Sudhakar with a worried look. Even Lord Muruga cannot save that poor guy from this group. Fine, I am already late. Have to be in office today to get a large shipment ready. Sadhana, take care, Dad. Don't stress too much. I will get a job and help the family. Mr. Sudhakar, I will take care of the family. First, get up from your bed, have breakfast with Madhu, and then leave to Maria's farm. I have kept some money in your handbag. Keep it for the expenses. Sadhana got up, went straight to her dad, hugged him, and thanked him for everything that he has done. Mr. Sudhakar patted on Sadhana's head and left for work. Madness 3. Puttington, Mylapore. Puttington is a sports themed restaurant located at Mylapore. It's a place where most of the sports enthusiasts meet during matches. The place is usually jam packed whenever an English Premier League match is going on. People come and usually place bets on the events happening in the match, like predicting the player who would score the first goal, winning team, winning margin, to name a few. Niranjan and Arun arrived at Wettington. They really had a hard time parking their car as it was a weekend and also a big match between Man United and Arsenal was on the cards. The crowd were familiar to each other as it was mostly a close group who turned up for most of the Premier League matches. Both these people found a nice cozy because place right next to the giant screen. Niranjan ordered for a beer tower, whereas Arun was looking at the recently changed menu for sides and food. Arun noticed that Niranjan was very silent and quieter than usual after ordering. Arun, Niranjan, what's happening? Why are you looking weird? Niranjan, Arun, remember last time when Man UTD played in the Champions League finals? Priya and myself were sitting on the same coach and witnessing the tense match. I still cannot believe that. Arun, I can understand that what happened. How long are you going to keep thinking about her? I know it hurts, but man, she left you without a reason. Niranjan, no, she actually said that I would leave her in case there comes a situation where I had to choose between her and my parents. Arun, wait, what? How did she come up with such a stupid thing as reason? I know how much you convinced dad and mom to accept this. By the way, did not you do anything too? Niranjan, I tried to bring some sense into her mind, telling her what all we had gone through, but I think it all fell in deaf ears. I even called and spoke to her father. He said he cannot force his daughter and her decisions is final. Arun, that's why I keep telling people not to fall in love, but nobody listens. Is that a new watch that you are wearing? Niranjan, yes, Arun. I went after my shift yesterday to her hostel, met her roommate, and gave back all things that she had gifted me. Arun, so madam is still in Chennai only her. Do you want to talk to her and see? Niranjan, Arun, it's useless is enforcing someone to stay in a relationship when they are not interested even to sit and talk. Arun, then why the hell are you thinking about her when you have come with me to watch the match? Arun was a true and caring friend of Niranjan. He wanted to ensure that Niranjan comes out of this at the earliest and returns back to the good old days. A nail biting contest was on the cards that day. Man United won the match 6 to 2. Right from the time the final whistle was blown, Niranjan was looking at Arun's face. Arun, okay da. So you do want me to shout on top of my voice that Man United are the best team on the planet? Niranjan, chill da. I know you are a hardcore Arsenal fan, so just leave that part aside. Just when Arun felt a little relieved, the waiter come to the table along with two more towers. மீதியை தொடர்ந்து பார்ப்போம்.